Testing. How's everyone doing today? How is everybody? Everybody fine? All right, go ahead and get this started. Uh-oh, having a bit of issues. Oh boy. All right, let me see something. All right, so the broadcast is still happening. All right. Let me see something. Make sure everything's all right. Oh, I'm live. I am live. All right, just want to make sure everything is everything right quick, okay? All right. Can everybody hear me through the music? Can everybody hear me through the music? All right. Let's see. Let's see. All right, we want to make sure, go ahead and wait for more people to come in and make sure everything is everything. All right. Okay. All right, so I'm live right now. All right. So, wait for another minute longer. And just to let you all know that I can't put this on, also add this to my Rumble account because of the fact that, you know, I don't have enough subscribers there. So whenever you have a chance, go ahead and subscribe to my Rumble account. There was something that was reported by Bounding in the comics earlier, like a while ago, I want to talk about. Alright. Yes, it's definitely talking about something from She-Hulk and everything. Alright. Go ahead and share my screen. All right. If you're watching on TV or your laptop, you can also jump in chat and also connect through the phone and let me know you're in the chat. Alright. I can hear myself playing in the background here, of course. Oh snap, I turned my music off and I didn't even know it. Let's see. Alright. Now I can hear it. See if I can turn this down a bit because it sounds a bit loud. Also, if you're in the chat or if you're watching now, go ahead and share this video everywhere to social media. All right. Yeah, so this is my first live stream. It's not gonna be perfect the first time, but hopefully in the future I can get better at it. I got the headphones on to make sure that everything is everything, okay? All right, and also I'm going to be watching the show from my laptop, but I'm not going to share the screen because I don't want to get a copyright strike from YouTube itself and then have a video take it down and removed. All right, but the audio, I'll have it down a little bit low so that way you all can hear. So if you have headphones, go ahead and put those on, and or AirPods or earbuds of any kind. And also, I got a bit of a delay, so forgive me for that as well. If you're in the chat, let me know if you can hear me. Oh, starting to buffer already. Righty. Okay. Give some more time for everyone else to come in, and then I'll get started. How's everybody doing? Hope we all had a great week and a great Friday today, and hope you have a prosperous weekend as well. So, in case you haven't heard lately and you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and then go ahead and click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. All right, so welcome to Views with Hughes, your agenda for news. This is Jerome Hughes, and I'm the creator and host of the channel. And if you've tuned into the content that and broadcasts that I've uploaded recently, go ahead and click the subscribe button and click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. All right, so tonight going to be doing a watch along rant and rant live stream on She-Hulk Attorney at Law. All right, so it's for those who either watched it or didn't watch it. All right, so yeah, there's that. All right, so far I got 2 people in the chat. Can you all hear me over the music? Let me know if you can. All right, before we begin, go ahead and talk about a particular story that's making news already. All right, stop the music. I'll take off the headphones. I got the chat being monitored right here. Let me know if you can see the screen. I just want to make sure everything is everything. Is the music still playing? Because I just stopped it. I just want to make sure. This is my first live stream. Yes, I'm nervous. All right, so Screen Rant and Mark Ruffalo called for a change to IMDb rating system. Okay, so basically what happened is that like a lot of people watched the show, like the first episode and I think the second episode as well, and they have issues with what they call hate ratings or rating bombing. All right, so now we got like Mark Ruffalo, who plays a Hulk and everything, who's complaining about it as well. And it basically says here on Bounding into Comics that Screen Rant and Mark Ruffalo called for a change to IMDb rating system following the She-Hulk controversy. Forget Marvel, this is not entitled to good reviews for mediocre superhero content. All right. Now, the issue I have with this particular thing is the fact that, somebody who's in the movies and shows herself is forgetting that Marvel is not entitled to good reviews for mediocre superhero content. All right, just because it's Marvel and because you're playing a superhero doesn't mean squat. We're looking for a good story, good visual effects, so on and so forth. All right. So reported here says, in the mind of progressive ideologues, no one is allowed to have the opinion that the first episode of She-Hulk Attorney at Law was woke and declarative garbage. All right, and it says backlash to the Jay Gladness must be series, she series. Yes, must she series. They emphasize on, matriarchal matriarchy and everything has become the latest cause du jour for liberal outlets who no longer care to hold multinational mega corporations accountable for their messed ups, but wish to help them silence any critic who stands in the way of billion-dollar properties. All right. So, in other words, it's basically say we made it, put it out there. It's up to you to like it. If you don't like it, you're an istophobe. All right. All right. So, earlier this week, corporate shield site Screen Rant issued a call to action demanding that the Internet Mobile Database, or IMDb, rig its user voting system to disallow reviews of movies and television shows prior to their general release in order to combat negative reviews. Okay. So I'm not going to read the whole article, but I'm going to come into the part where it talks about like the different ratings they had, a lot of 1-star ratings, and then there's also things that Mark Ruffalo says. Okay, let me find that right quick. Yeah, it's from a tweet. He says the rise in bad faith IMDb reviews, particularly for projects led by women and or BIPOC, threatens, and if you wonder, that means basically people of color. Okay, threatens to render the site's scores meaningless if the problem is not addressed. Okay. Now, it continues saying that the concept of review bombing, which has a baseline definition of any concerted effort to change the production's review scores warped by progressives, to now be any negative reaction to a project that banked heavily on far left ideologues. So in other words, it's pretty biased. It's pretty biased. Okay, so I don't want anything that's even like right wing or left wing in my entertainment, because you're just trying to put out there a message. And if I want to hear a message, I'll go ahead and talk to a politician myself. But I'm not looking to talk to any politician. I want to be entertained. I want my mind to be cleared, and I want to come in with low expectations and everything, and then just be entertained, relax, unwind. Okay. Flipped out. Haven't seen it yet, but for sure sounds terrible. Yeah, I agree, and I'm right there with you. All right. So it reminds me, yeah, it definitely reminds me of Captain Marvel. All right. And it's like, says here that it first gained mainstream popularity in 2019 with Captain Marvel, with like the negative impact and reviews and criticism of the movie itself. Honestly, I thought it was boring. The story was too laggy. It was slow. The fighting sequences it was predictable. The story was basic. The visual effects, I believe that's when it started with the visual effects issues, where they're trying to get people to rush with the visual effects and it doesn't really look all that good. Okay, so in other words, it's just basic. It was also, pandering to a select audience, virtue signaling, if you will. And the crazy part about it is that, they won't change it immediately. This was planned out under Bob Iger before he left. Okay. And, it came to the point where Brie Larson, who once told white male film critics not to give an opinion on movies that were not made for them, went on to become both the artificial poster child of the female superhero movement and the one person that the media had to protect at any cost. All right, so she got upset because like a number of white men said something about the movie and it was negative. But guess what? There was like a lot of other people who gave negative reviews to the movie. You have women, both either white, black, Latina, Asian. A number of them didn't like it. Also black men as myself didn't like it either. And to say that something is not for men, I got news. It was men that read the comic books mostly back when it came out, with the original Captain Marvel and the revamped Captain Marvel. So in every turn, every media outlet in the country, from Esquire all the way to Screen Rant and everything, demanded that Rotten Tomatoes take immediate action to prevent any angry man from leaving negative reactions to the film. But they can't do that. How can they do that? And plus, you ever heard of well, I will use freedom of speech, but this isn't used against any government. This is used against the entertainment industry. But at first sign, all this media pressure, the site folded like a 20, like, this article used to just had to go into my Yankees. I'm a Yankees fan. Yes. So yeah, I'm happy either way. But it says here that the site folded like a 2004 New York Yankees and implemented a new audience rating system, which made it harder for viewers to leave feedback and purge bad reviews from the site. All right, so this is what inspired Mark Ruffalo to go ahead and say something about it as well and demand change too. All right. But you all know what this is all about. You know exactly what it's about. So the music started again. I'll go ahead and stop it. And then I'm going to enable the desktop audio. All right, give me a moment. All right. I'll go ahead and put my headphones back on. All right, forgive me if it's also buffering as well. Let me leave your names in the comments below. And also, if you want, leave your social media down there so I can go ahead and give you a follow as well, just for tuning in. My player is not responding well. Oh, snap. All right, give me a moment, everyone. My internet's not helping me out. That's what happens when you're with Cox. All right, so I'm going to step aside, take a break for a bit, and then make sure that this is pulled up properly. Go ahead, get yourself something to eat, and I'll be right back when it's up and ready, all right? All right, I'm back. I am back. Can everybody still hear me? All right. I'll go ahead and start playing it. Let me know in the chat if you can hear it. Because I'll play it and the audio, but it's going to be a little low, okay? Or if you want, you can watch it with me. But if you don't want to give them that satisfaction, you don't have to watch it along. You can just go ahead and rant with me, all right? Let me know in the chat if you can hear it.
It's true.
Oh, it's buffering.
True. I am a Hulk. Let me get you up to speed. Look out! What happened to me?
Jen,
Oh, you voting libertarian? Flip out. I hear that. Third party choices. I'm all with that.
Now, too.
We have to make sure of your ability to
It's buffering.
regulate your emotions, especially your anger.
Fine. Teach me how to.
All right, so it's basically going into what there's like recalling what from the first episode. Okay. I paused it. I'm going to resume it.
Hulk. So I'm clearly nailing it at all of these things, and I'm happy.
Ah, it's buffering again.
I like.
Whether you like it or not, you're now a superhero.
The idea of being a superhero is not appealing to me.
They're rumbling. They're tumbling.
And that's how it all happened. I was right and Bruce was wrong. And I never have to be a Hulk.
Nope. Let me know your thoughts in the chat about the series. Like how you feel about it. Rant with me as well.
Attorney at law.
Jennifer Waters, attorney at law. Yep. All right, so like I said before, I can't show the video. I can only play the audio because of the fact that I'm going to get a copyright strike if I show the video on the screen and share it as well. Okay. Flip, I'm glad you can hear it too. Thank you. Christy, you're fine, babe.
Sketches show a stunning scene from the Metropolitan Courthouse today where superpowered influencer Titania caused panic.
Titania. Oh! Like I've reported before, the woman who played Titania, she actually came forward and defended the fans. They say that sometimes the fans are probably right, and that shows she's with us, all right? So shout out to her.
A new superhero appears responsible for stopping the rampage, and she's been identified as Deputy District Attorney Jennifer Walters.
Members of the jury are calling the Green Woman a hero who saved lives. We go live now to an eyewitness.
Can you tell us about what you saw today?
Yeah. So this chick, pretty decent, turned into a like a chick Hulk.
Chick Hulk.
A She-Hulk?
Exactly.
Virtue signaling 1.
That's for you. No, that's for you.
Whenever there's, okay, I'm gonna pause right quick. Whenever there's a moment where I see that there's virtue signaling, I'm gonna yell it out so that way we can all catch it. So I just called out the first moment of the second episode. If you could keep count, go ahead and do so.
Hulk, girl Hulk, She-Hulk. Come on, just give them what they want.
Yes, it's my first time watching it, Flip. And sorry if I'm now turning back quickly to the chat. All right, so She-Hulk and the friend walked back into the bar. Well, walked into the bar for the first time. It's buffering.
That name better not stick. It's so dumb. I can't even exist without being a derivative of the Hulk. That's a
She don't like the name. They think the name is dumb. Aww.
Neat little trick.
Bless your heart.
But don't you think it's a little unsportsmanlike to suddenly debut superpowers just publicity for yourself?
only you would think that.
Seriously, how did you get
Of course, to have the dumb male to come in and make comments and everything, just to make us all look dumb. Yep. All right. Yep. More virtue signaling.
these powers?
I really don't feel like talking about it.
Nepotism. You knew it.
Thanks, Flip. Appreciate it.
There's a hot chick over there. I'm gonna go talk to it.
This dude just said there's a hot chick over there. I'm gonna go talk to it. I'm not gonna say anything, but just know you recognize his look. You know what it means.
You just gave me both of these drinks for free because you're a superhero. I'm not. No, I did not go to law school and rack up 6 figures in student loans to become a vigilante. That is for billionaires and narcissists and adult orphans for some reason. But you could be an Avenger.
But I thought you could do it all.
Do the Avengers offer healthcare? Maternity leave, a pension. Are they even paid?
Here's the thing, though. Hulk Gen is a total snag. Right?
Hulk Jen.
Jen, can I talk to you for a moment?
Of course, sir. What is
Oh, I'm guessing this is her boss.
Could you go back to Jen? Jen, this is a serious conversation.
Oh, sure.
Ah, She-Hulk's not serious enough for him. And of course, she's drunk. She can't hold her alcohol like it said in the first episode. You can hold her hangover. You won't get hangover.
Oh, yeah, we did.
GLK&H had to declare a mistrial because you, as your She-Hulk.
That is not what I call it. Me. But I don't have a better name for it yet, but that's not it.
Okay.
Oh.
Since you saved the lives of the entire jury today, GLK&H argued that the jury was then biased in your favor.
Well, what was I supposed to do? Like, let them get hit in the face with a desk, and then they have blunt force trauma, and they're all bleeding out all over the courtroom floor. And
So I'm guessing they lost the case.
But it unraveled our case. I'm sorry, Jen.
Oh, I'm sorry too, boss.
No, Jen, I'm sorry. I have to let you go. This makes you a liability for the DA's office.
Oh, he just fired her.
Wait, you're firing me?
Yes, he is. She-Hulk attorney at law. Attorney for hire. All right, I'll give you that. That's clever, but
Hey, Fuzzball, just checking in on you. I'm here if you want to talk a little bit more.
Banner.
No gloating this time, I promise. Maybe a little.
Of course he's gonna gloat.
We can't hire a lawyer who's such a big distraction in court.
Oh,
We're not prepared to offer you the position.
she's being turned up for interviews. Oh, she got rejected by a woman too.
Sideshow.
Call her a sideshow. Oof. It's got a sting.
You can't work here. They don't have good snacks.
All right, so far I got 4 people in the, tuning in live. Thank you all for your support. If you haven't done so, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and click the bell notification so that way you won't miss out on future uploads and updates. She want to be a mascot all of a sudden.
No.
What?
Mom's calling her.
Family dinner right after I get fired. Sorry.
Family dinner.
Please come with me.
Can't I have a date?
Oh, friend can't come.
For this.
She got a date. Let me know if you think she got a date with a man or a woman in chat.
Mom, Dad, I'm here.
Hi, sweetheart. Oh.
There you go.
Hi. You shouldn't have.
Wow.
Oh, you know, this much sugar is very bad for you and your waistline.
Jen, you don't have to worry about getting fired. I already told everyone, so it won't be.
Hey, I recognize him.
Bring it up.
I keep forgetting his name, but he used to be on like a lot of stuff when I was a kid. A couple of shows and some movies.
Bring it up.
Sorry, Uncle Mo.
She already feels like complete crud.
Guessing that's her other cousin.
Yes, got fired, but it's fine.
Big news. So I got promoted to manager over at the Best Buy.
Manager, all right, Chad. Employed and promoted, right?
Oh, Jen, there is the night.
I just realized something. This is just cliche. A lot of this is just cliche so far. Okay. The star gets fired from their job. What else? They just also, go on and like make a big bit about it, and then just like having family around, big cliche, and then someone share their good news. In this case, a guy being promoted to his job, and what's next? Somebody gonna come in and like the one crazy another crazy family member or a different family member that's more calm and everything to take her away and talk to her. I don't know. Let's see. Keep playing again.
Nicest young man who works at the coffee shop that I go to. His name is Yusuf.
Not set me up.
Mom set her up with somebody. I knew it.
For you. No, he wants to be a superhero, and I told him
Hey, Keller.
superhero. He hadn't heard of you, but I gave him your number so that he could call you for advice.
Please stop giving my number out to strangers.
Now, Jen, Hawkeye guy. What happens to
Hawkeye.
those arrows of his? I mean, does he go around and collect them when he's done?
Jenny,
Nobody calls me that.
I'm just going to put this out there.
I'm guessing that's her uncle and aunt.
Stylist, she could help you.
Let's get this hair more like She-Hulk's.
So back to Hawkeye. It's pretty hazardous to leave those things.
All right, so now they're talking about, you know, since she's a superhero now, they're assuming that she's going to be a part of the Avengers.
Jen, there's a couple things I could use your help with before you go.
What do you need me to do?
Okay.
That was just an excuse to check in with you. How you doing, kiddo?
That's a cliche. That's a big cliche right there. Pull her to, I mean, took her aside just so he could talk to her alone. A good cliche because it's a father and daughter, but cliche nevertheless.
Okay.
Really?
Ask her how she's doing.
Okay, but I'm okay with not being okay. Because it just sucks.
She's okay with not being okay.
For, I don't know how long, eternity?
Well,
But it's just like, I hate that it got revealed in this way, like in front of the whole world.
She-Hulk, Christy.
I wasn't gonna just let those people get hurt.
No.
What kind of person would that make me? And now I feel like I'm being punished for doing it
Flip, I don't blame you, man. It is really bad.
because of
But I'm doing this for y'all.
all those years of law school even for. Maybe I should have.
We can rant about it together.
Sweetheart, it's gonna be okay. This isn't even the first time we've had to deal with a Hulk in the family. And you didn't destroy a city.
It does feel like a weight has been lifted, but there's like this.
Now she's feeling.
The thing that you were
Now she's feeling. Hold up.
Look, you're
Now she's feeling better. The weight's been lifted, but now it feels like something's still there. That's keeping her down, keeping her back, holding her back.
still standing. And now you get to keep moving on.
Motivated her. All right, I like that. Well, I mean, it's all right, but
Another one, Jen.
No, I'm bothered.
back at the bar.
Thanks, Pedro.
Miss Walters, it's nice to see you again.
Mr. Holloway?
May I buy you a drink?
Isn't this the guy that she was having a case against when she was in the courtroom? The company he worked for or something?
I'd like to offer you a job.
Is this a joke?
I'll never joke.
Thanks, Flip. I appreciate that.
Case against them. Before I this trial, of course. It's no easy feat against GLK&H. So,
GLK and
You got me fired now.
all right, so he got her fired, so that way he can get her to work for them. Also, GLK&H, I didn't read much of this She-Hulk comics when I was a kid, but let me know if that was an actual company that was mentioned in comic books and stuff, okay?
You want to hire me?
to be head of a new division, yes. Take some time.
I accept. But I.
Oh, thanks, Flip. I appreciate that.
I can have my own paralegal. Non-negotiable.
If y'all want me to do more live streams in the future, go ahead and let me know.
You start Monday.
Let me know in the chat.
Okay. Yeah. Pedro, Jen Walters is back, baby.
Pedro, Jen Walters is back, baby. Just buffering still. She walked into the door. Oh, she's wearing the Hillary Clinton pantsuit, everybody. She's wearing the Hillary Clinton pantsuit.
Happy to be here.
It is an exciting time at GLK&H. More and more eccentric super
Chrissy, you can let her know that she can chat through the use the phone through the chat if she can.
law division, and I want
Thanks, Kella. Glad to see you.
to be the face of it.
Oh.
That means I'll expect you to be at work and in court as the She-Hulk. Not as a...
Another virtue signal moment. He wants the She-Hulk instead of Jennifer Walters.
normal person.
Right now.
Right now. Oh.
Terrific. This way, please.
Of course.
Cops here law
Everybody see her. They're shocked or get it.
to superhuman.
Yeah, shocked for the most part.
They hired me. reason I got the job. It's so unfair.
Fourth wall moment.
Enjoy the fact that I just got an amazing new job and I can't
Virtue signaling again.
deal with this on their first day at work.
But I'm curious, what do you think about it?
I'm agnostic.
Interesting. Unprecedented, for sure. Huh. Oh.
I'll spend the rest of the year worrying about what I just said.
Oh, there we are.
The visual effects in this looks unfinished. Like they really rushed those who were working on it.
Why are you in Hulk form? That is a look.
I just found out the only reason they hired me is because they wanted a Hulk lawyer in the superhuman law division.
Yes, but look at everything it's getting us. Are you kidding? Big ass windows.
Yeah, I'm with you right there, Flip.
Fridge and a desk. I mean, this is normal.
This is a huge cliche. A whimsical assistant.
New wardrobe just to come to work.
Yeah, and you're making enough money where you can do that now.
Nah. Hi there, I'm Pug. I'm also in the Superhuman Law Division.
Oh, I'm Jennifer Walters.
I made you guys a welcome basket.
Oh.
It's got some office supplies to get you started, snacks, and a map to the best bathroom for pooping.
Thank you.
Wait, what? Hold up. Let me rewind that back a little.
And then tell Bob Thompson that he's going to.
I missed that last part he said.
Snacks and a map to the best bathroom for pooping.
Thank you.
The map to the best bathroom.
Let Carrington go, and then tell Bob Thompson that he's going to Minneapolis because he hates the cold. I mean, just tell him.
Mr. Holloway, I'm so excited to be here.
He's already firing people and I think transferring somebody else.
Case is the parole of Emil Blonsky. Also known as Abomination, Mr. Blonsky has been serving a sentence in an ultra-high security prison.
I'm very familiar with Mr. Blonsky, sir.
Yes, I'm very familiar with Mr. Blonsky, sir.
Possible release. This is extremely high profile. The publicity alone is worth GLK&H taking this on.
All right, so we're going to see Tim Roth in this episode. You know, I got a feeling he might be the only highlight in the show. It's in this episode itself.
Well aware of your familial connection and has signed a conflict waiver. He would like to retain you specifically as his attorney.
He wants her as his attorney. That's funny.
Much prefer to be assigned literally any other case at this firm.
If you don't take the case, then you don't have a job here. At the very least, you should meet with the client before you decide.
Another moment in virtue signaling.
Whoa. Can't come in like that. No superpowers inside.
Walter.
When you enter the visitor safe area of the cell, do not step past the yellow line. Do not touch the glass separating you and the prisoner Abomination.
Appreciate that, Flip. Go ahead, if you enjoyed this live stream, go ahead, smash the like button. Next time, I'm gonna see if I'm making some modifications so that way I can show a little bit of the video at least to make it smaller or blurry.
It's that bad, huh?
Hopefully by then I won't get a copyright strike either.
You gonna serve me up with some fava beans and a nice piano?
Ma'am, this is a prison.
Of course.
Also, that was a moment of virtue signaling that he did with her. I've lost count after 5. Or did I count to 5? I can't really remember. Tim Roth. He's gotten old.
Jennifer Waters. First off, namaste.
Mr. Blonsky,
Older and smaller.
yes.
Sorry about that.
No, I'm cool.
No, you won't be seeing much of him about. Honestly, I've completely transformed myself. You know, physically, obviously, but also spiritually.
Does that mean that you can't turn into the abomination anymore, or you won't?
No, it means that I choose not to. I'm simply a meal now.
So now he can change back to the abomination, change back into human form. Wasn't that abomination in Shang-Chi? Let me know in the chat below, because I could have sworn that was him fighting someone in Shang-Chi.
So, let's talk about the elephant in the room, shall we?
And also, this is another cameo that the showrunners desperately wanted us to go ahead and get us to watch.
Wasn't he? You know,
Talking about Bruce Banner now, of course.
get that out of the way. It wasn't personal or anything. So, I was under direct orders from your government.
But then you went on a.
Also, he's revealing what happened before, like in the Incredible Hulk movie with Edward Norton. I'd rather have him as the Hulk instead of Mark Ruffalo, to be honest. And also, let me know in the chat if you can hear any other background noises or anything, because I got my whole mic system set up so that way you won't have to hear any background noises.
Destructive rampage in Harlem. That
The computer audio doesn't count.
wasn't sanctioned by the government.
Yeah, because they pumped me full of that super soldier serum.
The serum the government gave you caused your subsequent actions?
I was a highly decorated.
For those of us who saw the Incredible Hulk movie, we all know goodness well that's cat. The government didn't put that in him. He forced Dr. Green to put it in him. Or Mr. Green, I mean. No, Mr. Blue, I mean. And now she's about to believe a lie, I think.
On a mission to take out a threat. And I thought I was the good guy. You know? I thought I was going to be, you know.
Now he's getting into her mind.
America, something, you know. And now that very threat, your cousin, is held up as some kind of hero, and I'm locked up in here.
Yeah, he's trying to get into her head.
I understand your point, but the parole board's going to need to know that you feel remorse for your actions to even consider release.
Absolutely, I do. See, and I have here various haikus that I've written.
Oh boy.
To each of my victims, expressing the sorrow.
Oh, you don't have.
I hope he's faking it. I really hope he's faking it, because if this is the kind of character that they gave us and everything, then we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Not surprised, but it's still, and we're in trouble.
If you'd like to experience them.
That's okay.
My tiny ears here.
If I were your attorney, I would advise you to speak truthfully from the heart instead of trying to gauge what you think they might want to hear.
That's all from the heart, Jen. Look, I just want to move on with my life. Live in peace on a large piece of property purchased for me by my 7 soulmates.
Right.
Think you can help?
7 soulmates in the world?
Yeah, I'll think about it.
All right, she's asking for help. She'll think about it.
Holloway, I expect to hear your decision by the end of today.
Her boss called, left a voicemail, expecting the decision by the end of the day. And we got Bruce, Professor Hawk, or as they call it, Smart Hawk.
Listen, I got a new job.
Hey, congratulations. That's fantastic.
Where is he? He's at home?
Part of the deal is I have to take on Emil Blonsky as a client, and I couldn't do that without talking to you first. Hold a grudge. At least you've never talked about that before. And you're always saying that everybody deserves a second chance. And I'm not falling for an act here, but
I agree with you. It definitely is sick, Flip.
he was so compelling, and maybe I want to believe that he's reformed. You know, isn't rehabilitation something that we should strive for as a society? That's what you'd But none of that matters if
She's not.
you feel comfortable with it.
She's not even letting the man finish his sentences. Like what kind of mess is this?
Calling me to tell me you're taking the job.
I'm calling you to tell you I'm taking the job. Yes.
That's great, Jen. You should. Actually, Blonsky wrote me a really nice letter a while back. And a really heartfelt haiku. So we put everything behind us. That fight was so many years ago. I'm a completely different person now. Literally.
I miss Edward Norton. I really do.
So you're sure you're okay with it, really?
So Hulk's fine with her representing him.
It's a big step into the world, cuz. It's not easy going public. What'd they end up naming you anyway?
She-Hulk? Don't even.
No, I love that. That's got a nice ring to it. She-Hulk, attorney at law.
Oh, I mean, there are like some strings attached that I'm not so happy about. It's gonna be a lot to know.
It all worked out. You got
Don't forget to share the video. I mean, the live stream.
You coming to LA anytime soon?
Yeah, probably not for a minute. I got some things I gotta take care of.
He's in a spaceship.
Okay. Phone call over, I guess.
There you are.
So I'm guessing. Hang on. I'm guessing that's where people will talk about, like, that's going to lead into World War Hulk or something. But even with that, I guarantee they're going to ruin it because A, this is Disney. B, this is Marvel Studios. C, this is Kevin Feige. And more importantly, it's also Victoria Alonso, like I've always been talking about. And they're the ones that's bringing in all the stuff that didn't work with the comic books.
I'd like to accept your offer.
That's good to hear, Miss Walters.
So
She's accepting the offer.
Absolutely. All personal complications have been resolved, and I guarantee you are getting my best work. I've already got a winning strategy, and it is 100% in the bag.
Glad to hear it.
You might want to take a look at the news right now.
Yes.
Have a good evening, Miss Walters.
Have a good evening, sir.
So far, there have been no statements made by Emil Blonsky's attorney after shocking footage showing what appears to be an underground fight club after having somehow escaped from prison.
I knew that was him fighting against Wong and Shang-Chi. Oh, that sucks. All right, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through the end credits right quick.
I don't know what 4K is. This thing nobody does, but you still need it. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing down here.
Just keep turning.
I've turned it left. I've turned it right. Look,
Counterclockwise.
it just turns the wheel, dude. I don't know what
Take them
doing.
off. Drop it down. Drop it down. Good.
So she's helping them set up this TV,
There you go. Yeah, watch out for the lamp. Yeah, good.
carrying water bottles.
I'm glad you're staying hydrated, Dad, but this seems a little excessive.
Oh, yeah, I got that. Do that. Yep. Okay.
That was it. Okay. So my thoughts about it. One, trash. Two, a lot of virtue signaling again. I've heard like a number of like YouTubers that I'm following and everything. Like some of them one of them gave a good review saying it was all right and everything. You know, it wasn't that bad. He watched the first 4 episodes of the season and everything. And with that being said, it's like, you know, he enjoyed it, and that's fine. If you enjoyed it, I'm cool with that. But don't expect me to enjoy it, and don't criticize me if I don't. For my opinions about it, if I don't like it, I don't like it because it's not for me. Okay. Also, another thing I want to talk about, like what in the world, like. He said that when they he also said that with the promos and everything that it seems like they lied about it. Okay, he also said there was some woke elements from here and there, but I mean it's like a lot of woke elements are there for right then and there. But I'll be honest, at the beginning of the episode, it seemed like, in the first episode, she was all high and mighty and everything, having heart powers and stuff. But then she was fired, and now she's been humbled, and everything. And then she's been hired with this firm that she was going against in the last case, which got her fired, by the way. All right. We might be having some connection issues, but let me know your thoughts in the chat below. Also, if you haven't done so, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel and click the bell notification. And I'm going to have a poll up because I'm thinking about also doing some watch-along live streams with sports and everything. First and foremost, I'm going to break down the different sports I like to watch. I like watching baseball. I like watching football. I like watching soccer. All right. I also like watching basketball, but I don't have a favorite team in basketball. Favorite football team, Indianapolis Colts. Favorite baseball team, New York Yankees, like I said earlier. Third, and for soccer, Manchester United. This season and last season, we're not doing well. We haven't done well, okay? And if you really want me to watch a Manchester United game, then tune in tomorrow morning or afternoon, whatever time it comes on. All right. I'll keep you all posted, and also click the bell notification so you'll have future updates for future uploads. And I'll see you all next time. Peace.